Hi, I'm Sarah Dierflinger. I'm totally new to YouTubing, or video making, or, well, any of this digital stuff, but I figured I'd give it a try. Why not, right? So recently, I signed up for Ipsy, and then I canceled Ipsy, and they sent me an email saying, "Why are you canceling?" And I said, "Because I don't have the money." And they said, "Well, how about we, give you the first bag on us?" I said, "Okay." So it came. Now, usually it comes in actually it does come in a pretty pink, like bubble wrap kind of packaging. And it did, but there was moisture, so I've already opened up that part of the package and chucked it because there was moisture. So I got rid of it. But I did check already the little bag that came in it, and this is it, and there was no moisture on that, so yay. But I thought I'd open it up with you and see what came. Spoilers, I already know because they sent me an email. But here we are. First thing, here we go. Okay, it's probably backwards, but it says Estate Doomy Baked Highlight Powder. Let's take a look at that. It is a really pretty shimmery shade. Now, I don't have any makeup on at all, which I know for some of you that are looking at this thing, no, I don't have cancer. I do have hair. I head cover. I choose to, according to 1 Corinthians 11. And for some people, that's going to seem a bit of an oxymoron or a bit out of place for a Christian woman to wear makeup. I do. Look at the skin. It's not pretty, so we got to work on that. So the next item in the bag. Okay, so it says Beach Mascara, Beach Waterproof Mascara. Now, I have never seen, maybe you have, I have never seen mascara in a little squeeze tube before. So let's take a look at that. All right. We'll be trying that. Next in the bag. Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. Well, considering I already have moisturizer, I've already washed my face, put moisturizer on, this will have to wait for another time, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. There's a little foil cover on there, so it's not been opened yet. Make sure I get it in frame there. All right, that's what it looks like. So I'll try that at a later date and let you know how it went. Oh. And what else? We have, I'm not sure if you can see that. All right, I know. All right, so here's the deal with the lighting. That ceiling fan, the lights are yellow, and it makes the very dark brown room yellow. So I'm running off of natural light here. I have my windows open, and we're just doing that. But this is BELIF Moisturizing Eye Balm. Nice. So it is a little cute little jar. All right. There's a cream in there. Let's go ahead and try that. And inevitably, the writing is super small. Sorry, if I'm pulling away, I'm actually lowering it down so I can read it, which it really doesn't tell me much. Let's just go ahead and put that on there. Ooh, it has a nice smell to it. Just a little bit. Blot, blot, blot. All right. I think I got some on my eyelashes. I'm trying to be gentle and not massacre my eyelids here. All right. And last but not least, I've been looking forward to this one for a while now. So this is my current collection of brushes. I have some that are Ipsy, or from Ipsy, this Luxe brush. This is my blush brush. This one is also Luxe. It is my Precision Foundation. There is Ipsy's Perfect Blending. Yeah, it's soft. I like that one. And then I have some others. There's Mary Kay in here. I have Bare Minerals. That's one of my go-to foundations. My skin is sensitive, and so I have to be careful with what foundations I use. Bare Minerals is a great one during the summertime for me. It doesn't, it's a powder, so it doesn't cake my skin. It doesn't make it all greasy. Otherwise, and it's not in here because it's hot summertime. It's August in Texas, and I just can't. I use Neutrogena liquid foundation when it's not so hot. Otherwise, right now, it just kind of feels like it melts and runs down my face. So, this is the brush that came this week. There we go. I know, it's backwards. I'm using my cell phone. VASANTI, this is a concealer buffer. So that's it. And then inside, of course, as always, there is a little card. Bare Yourself. And it talks about each of the items in the bag. VASANTI Concealer Buffing Brush. What's this guy? It gives tips. It gives information about the company and tips on how to use the product. Dab the brush in powder concealer and apply it under your eyes using quick stippling motions, then lightly buff in circles to blend and smooth. You see, here's the information that I needed on that eye cream. Let's see if I got it right. BELIF Moisturizing Eye Balm. After applying your regular moisturizer, use your ring finger, which I think maybe I didn't. I don't know. Use your ring finger to gently pat a pea-sized dab of this cream all around your eye. Yeah, I did that. I think I did that, sort of. The Wonder Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel-Off Mask. Smooth a quarter-sized dollop all over. Where was that? That was this one. All over your clean skin in an even layer, avoiding eye area. Let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes or until dry. Then gently peel off the mask from your chin upward. I'll try that one another time. And then we have the Waterproof Mascara by EYEKO. Alright, now see, there's an E there. I didn't know what that meant. Now I know. It means EYEKO. Roll the mascara wand from root to tip to coat lashes. Comb through lashes in a zigzag motion to build curl and volume. And then finally, come back to this one. There, I know that was getting glare. Estate Cosmetics Do Me Baked Highlighter in Lit. Swipe highlighter onto the high points of your face, like your temples, brow bones, cheekbones, nose, cupid's bow, and chin. Use it to brighten the inner corners of your eyes, too. All right, so let's get started on this, shall we? Because it is a warm day, I was going to use my Neutrogena Protect and Tint, but I'm looking at my already shiny face, and we're going to go Bare Minerals today. So I use Bare Minerals Matte. This one is medium beige. Hopefully the fan doesn't blow my makeup away. Alright. I feel like I'm forgetting a step. That's okay. I'll come back to that in a minute. You know what? I am forgetting a step. Hold on. The concealer. Do we do that first? I don't know. Alright, so here's a fun fact. I'm 43 years old and I'm really only just learning how to properly use makeup. I mean, I've been wearing makeup off and on since my teens, but I've never really learned how to use it. So let's try. Now this is what I'm going to use. This is L'Oreal Bare Natural. So here's my brush that I got this week. And we're going to dab the brush in powder concealer. Sorry, reading the directions. And apply it under your eyes. All right, let's apply it under the eyes. There's a mirror behind my phone, so if I'm not looking straight at you, that's why. Okay, stippling motion. Always a little apprehensive about adding powder under my eyes because, you know, I'm in my 40s and we wrinkle easy. But you've probably noticed the bags under my eyes, so we'll see if this helps kind of hide the look of that. I don't know, what do you think? Okay. Alright, I think I actually like this better than the brush that came with that little concealer, so. Alright, I'm kind of getting there. How about in here? As you can see, I have not the best skin tone on the planet. Definitely have had my share of acne, so I've had that going on. Close that up. Now go back to, this is my Bare Minerals full flawless face brush. Alright. And don't be a hater if I'm doing it wrong, just give me some gentle tips on what I can do better. I'm not going to go too wild on this because I know this takes time. And let's face it, I haven't yet even attempted to try mastering editing photos or videos. Yeah, you know what I mean. So next, do a little bit of bronzer here. This is the Bare Minerals bronzer. I'm just going to look at the bottom side of it because that's where the information on it is. No, that's the wrong brush. Here it is. This is the brush that came with the kit when I bought it forever ago for bronzing. This stuff lasts forever. All right, for me, who does not wear makeup very often, this stuff has lasted forever. Probably got somebody in there going to tell me that you should throw your makeup out after X number of years, months, I don't know. So what I've been told about bronzing is to hit the places that you want to look sun-kissed or you want to kind of add some definition to. So let's face it, let's try and just define that right away, huh? Okay. There's that. And then I have this, but that's going to come in a little bit. Here is a blush that I got with an Ipsy bag last year, and I'm really happy with the shade. It's called Essence Satin Touch blush. So I'm going to use that. Find my, is this the one I said was my blush brush? This is really, really soft. I'm used to those little compact brushes that are really firm, and this is really just so soft and delicate on the skin. So it just adds a little bit, not too much. I don't like to go overboard with my blush, so there you go. Now, I'm going to use Smashbox. This is yet another thing that I got from Ipsy last year. Smashbox Lid Primer Light. And I might have a child at the door, so who knows? We might have to push pause on this. This stuff feels really, really cakey. but it seems to blend really well. It just goes on and kind of stiff like. And I probably should have done this before I put the powder on, but I didn't powder my eyelids. And by powder, I absolutely mean foundation. So I always used to complain about how eyeshadow would get clumped up in a crease and wear off so quickly. And then I discovered lid primer, which I know you all already know about, and forgive me for being way behind. So now is the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and I think this is the equivalent of like a setting powder. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is along the same lines of that. I follow, to an extent, Maria Gloria. There it is. Sorry, I was looking for this. It's the same brush that I used for my foundation. Just gonna, using a scarf here, handkerchief, bandana. But anyway, so I've watched some of her tutorials, and I know she's always using a setting spray or something before and after she applies her makeup. I haven't yet looked into that. I hadn't even heard of it until I watched her video, so I learned something new. But yeah, go check her out. Okay, so putting that back. Now, there was the Estate. This is my highlighter. Let's find my highlighting brush. Nope, that's blending. That's crease. It's in here somewhere, I promise. That's another eye crease. Alright, here, I'll just bring it over here. Maybe you can help me find it. That is eye definer. And eye crease. Eye crease. That's a blendy one. Somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so this brush was part of a kit. And there were a whole bunch of different brushes. Here's a few of them. And they are through EYEKO Tools. Something I hear other YouTubers say, if you're going to be a YouTuber, you have to smile a lot. And that is weird for me. Just to smile is weird for me. So that's going to take some getting used to. All right. So we are trying out this highlighter. Let's throw some up here, shall we? I don't want to get too much in there. And I feel like I'll come back with the blendy thingy. Alright. Got the Cupid's bow, got down the nose. I think we are highlighted. I don't know. Do we look highlighted? Okay. Well, I've got that part done. Then I may as well move on to a lid eyeshadow. That's the word. I love, this is another one from Ipsy. I really love all the stuff that they send me so far. Every once in a while you get one that's like, well, that's different. But no, this one, Manna Kadar, as you can see, is one of my favorites. I'm running low on it. I'm going to have to order some. But this is my go-to shade. I really, really like it. Here we go. Is this? All right.
The brush I'm using is from Mary Kay. I have not had a lot of success with wearing Mary Kay cosmetics in the past, so I haven't worn them in several years because my skin just did not react well to it. But their brushes are fantastic. So I have a set of their brushes that I use every time I put makeup on. All right, see? How's that? Good coverage? All right, what else should I do? I'm trying to speed this up. I know. What is this? That's highlighter. No. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one, this is Naked Cosmetics, and the color is Mother Nature. This is by far one of my absolute, I mean, next to that Manna Kadar, this is my favorite. So I'm gonna use this one for the crease, and it is a loose powder. Let's see if you can, oh, and I'm spilling it. That's brilliant. But it is, so it's a loose powder. I'm gonna come up here. No, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna do that whole like wedge C thing. I don't know what the technical name for that technique is, or even if that's the right technique to use anymore. But as you, ooh, I think I smudged it a little bit, but we'll work it out with the blendy brush. Blendy brush is my, I call it my oops brush, because you see how high I got that right there? I didn't mean to do that. But I'll come back. This really, really covers a little bit, goes a long way, because it just doesn't take much at all. And I'm not going out to dinner, so I don't need to put it on too heavy. I know I'm of the old mindset of light makeup during the day, heavier makeup at night or in the evening. So blendy brush, that's this one. Let's see if we can just kind of fix that a little bit. Oh yeah, see, look at that. That looks brilliant. Okay, mostly brilliant. Close enough, right? Now, what's next? Eyeliner. This has always been an item of contention for me. I like it. I'm not a master of using it. So I use it just a little. Let me find one that I am going to like today. I'm rather partial to the Neutrogena eyeliners. Okay. I like these ones right here. And it has a little smudge for doing smoky eye or blending. I have several liquid liners. I have not mastered using liquid liner. I have Tattooed, Insanely Intense, and I'm going to just show you. See, most of these I've gotten through Ipsy. It goes on really nice. But I really haven't mastered it yet, so I don't use it very often. Where did it go? Did you see where I put it? No, you didn't see where I put it, because I don't have the camera angled so that you can see it. All right, here we go. Here's my go-to color. This is, it should be brown. It's hard to tell in this light. You can probably tell. Yeah, that's brown. I can actually see better in the camera than I can just sitting here. All right, so what I do, because I really am not good at doing up here at all, so I just don't, unless I'm really feeling brave. But I'm gonna flip my mirror around. Give me a second. Ooh, oh, that looks weird. Let's just bring that over, shall we? So I do down here on the lower lid, right along the hairline. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this down. You know, I'll just flip it back over. It'll be fine. See, I put it over to the magnifying mirror, and it was just at this distance. It just wasn't working for me. So here's what I do. I probably should have done this before I put shadow on, because now my finger's gonna be all up on the eyelid. But I saw this technique, and this feels weird. Ah, poke my eye out. All right. So that just, I'm not putting a lot on it today because this is really awkward. But there. I've just accentuated the lash line without making it obvious that I'm wearing eyeliner. Because that's who I am. I don't always like it to look like I'm really wearing makeup. So now I'm going to try this mascara. I had to remember the name. Okay. It's very, very wet. All right. From root to tip. Ooh, that really goes on there. That goes on there a lot. I probably should have scraped some off before I started. I'm really going to have to clean up this mess later. All right. So as you can see, this is really going on there. Oh my word, look at those lashes. Do you see that? Wow. Okay, let me do the other side and then I'll work on the bottoms because this is insane. Oh my gosh. And this is waterproof, it says. One thing I tend to have a problem with when it comes to mascara is it flakes off after a while. I've had some that flake off. Not all of them, but some of them. And maybe it's just, maybe it's the brand, maybe it's gotten a little too dry. I don't know. I went through the other day. I'm just trying to add a little. I went through my makeup the other day. I had stuff from, oh God, I don't know, like 15, 20 years ago. I hardly ever touched it. So, and I don't know why I wasn't throwing it away, and then I finally threw it away. I was so proud of myself. Look at that. I have eyelashes. And those are real, y'all. Look at that. Nice. Okay. I'm excited about that. We'll see how this stuff wears. But so far, the initial thinking is this is really fantastic. I'm loving this. And I think that's it. I think that's all the products. Now, I haven't done my lips, so let's do that. These are my options. And I don't want to go dark. I mean, I could go purple. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do purple today. Do I wear purple lipstick? No, I don't wear purple lipstick. But I went to camp with our church's youth group, and we had a color theme where everyone was to like dress up in their team's color. It was like for team spirit and stuff, because the groups were winning a spirit award, and our team color was purple. So I bought purple scarves, purple shirts, purple everything, purple makeup. What am I putting on? This is Cougar. This came in an Ipsy bag in the past, not today's, but several months ago. I've used it a few times. I'll tell you the color in just a moment. And no, I did not lip line this at all. Didn't think about it until just now. So I don't have the most steady of hands. I would never make it as a brain surgeon. Let's re-dip here. Okay, what do you think? Too dark? I think that looks nice. The only thing about this, all right, so it looks really nice. It's 24-hour, Cougar 24-hour liquid lipstick. And there isn't a darn thing telling me what color. Nope, see there's no sticker on the bottom, there's no sticker on the top. It doesn't say what color, but it's a nice, what do you call that, like a mauve color? Yeah, I think that's in the mauve collection. Anyway, so it's kind of a matte, and I'm not used to that. So I'm going to throw on some
Super fancy here, chapstick girls. There. All right. That's it. Oh, the brows. Holy kryptonite, Batman. How could you let me forget that? This one?
I think this one. I think this is the one I've been using. So I have a lot of eyelashes. And each lash hair is like super thick. And it's really weird because like one falls out and it looks like I've got a hole. But no, I have like super thick, dark eyelashes. So why am I bothering with this? Because there ends up with these, like, look, see? Right there? I don't like that. Let's just kind of fill that in, shall we? There. That's better. Look at that. That's better. There. Yeah. I think that looks a lot more even. And I'm using a brown instead of a black. I know my eyelashes are really dark, but I think I can get away with this, whatever this is. You know what? I've been using it so long that I don't even know what brand it is really. Brow and Eye Makers. Maybe that's the brand. Oh, it's CoverGirl. I see it now. Pencil crayon. Nice. Okay, so last but not least, let's brush these babies out. Big old caterpillars on my eyes. Alright, so I'm from California, and I'm in Texas, so sometimes you're going to hear me sound southern, and sometimes you're not. Because sometimes it just, you know, slips one way or the other. And I'm cool with that. But there you go. That is my bag. All of it. The brush, the stuff, all of it. And I thank Ipsy so much for their generosity. I'm looking forward to continuing getting these bags and purchasing each month with their monthly subscription. All right. You have now seen my basic makeup routine, and I'm going to call it a day. Bye.